thank you for stepping away and doing 3 weeks to take a look at the different types of PowerPoints to help aid managing the documentation, and obviously you've seen the website. Just to ask, what did you think of the idea of just producing, say, like a website or a Moodle zone with just videos and links to where you can find things on Moodle?
It's a really good idea to keep it all in one place. Yeah. The students do find it difficult to negotiate all the different areas on Moodle. Some of them find it difficult to even get onto Moodle in the first place. So to have it all in just one area where they could go to and then click on videos about different subjects would be a good idea.
Okay. Any other feedback on that aspect, or any questions about the videos or how it could be prepared or anything?
I thought it was quite good to, obviously from a staff and a student point of view, obviously knowing what the policies are, it's actually having it written down there, and then it's kind of negotiated rather than sort of saying to member staff, oh, by the way, you've got to go and tell them what the policy is on lateness, and then you sort of trying to scrabble around trying to find out what that is. I think it's quite nice having centralised information that you can present with them and actually agree them with them, that actually that's what's down on paper and that's what's written down, isn't it? And also I quite like the idea that, you know, teams get involved in creating videos. I mean, I'm talking from a media perspective, because obviously we all know how to do that, but you know, it's quite a nice sort of team approach then, isn't it, to induction?
Something which, the reason why videos popped in is the ones which were actually on the board behind us are instructional videos. And even this year we've got students creating a video using a certain style to help deliver information on how to finance, how to claim bus travel and things. So there are already some students producing videos, and it could be a good way of linking in your work experience for those later in the year who perhaps haven't hit their hours, to help aid marketing or each department to produce them.
I think also for me that the key thing is that it's consistency across the department, because there are so many different bits of handbook here, there and everywhere, that it's very easy for people to pick up bits of it and not other bits and give disinformation, not, you know,
not knowing that we're all covering.
There's old policies as well, isn't there? There's loads, there's a real kind of breadth of kind of elements of confusion, I think.
I'm printing out a 50-page, you know, handbook, or 5-10-page handbooks, and giving them to the students is just pointless for everybody involved.
And it's just so much more accessible as well. If it was just on the computer or online, or if it was an app or something like that, just accessible.
Okay. Would it be something which you would use within your induction if you, as a course team, went away and said, okay, plan your induction, this is going to be delivered to level 1, 2, 3, potentially even your AS groups? Would you go away and create it as a team, or would you be expecting to rely on someone else to do that material for you? Because normally you do go away and independently create your own inductions.
It needs to be a collaboration, wouldn't it, really, across college, in terms of getting all the policies and everything together, but then each individual team would need to add their own aspects to it and just customise it presumably for their individual courses.
Do you think it would be an effective tool then, overall, to be streamlined across college, or just within your department area?
I think you could generate a generic platform that then you ask for each department to put their own elements into. I think that's probably how I would imagine getting people started on it. You could probably do a creative studies approach to things, departmental, and then they could then sort of take the structure that you've created into another department. Maybe get the college to pilot it in creative studies.
What about the PowerPoints? Obviously, it had the idea is that the PowerPoints would have the same information as the videos, but do you think the PowerPoints which you saw would have the same effect, or do you think it would be better, or do you think it should be embedded within while delivering the key information to students during induction?
Probably less engaging than video or something that's more interactive, but it's going to be a good sort of fallback, isn't it? For those students that start late or whatever, and you just direct them to a PowerPoint, but go through that, catch them up perhaps. So both, I mean, it helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it gives a structure, doesn't it, for us to follow, even if you don't use the entire thing as it's laid out. It's much more it's much more engaging, I think, with the pictures and what have you on it than the normal sort of thing that's used.
We're all quite stretched people as well in terms of time, and I think this would save us
This is
quite amount of time.
kind of the idea
Yeah.
in terms of it being something which we can all use together.
Yeah.
And because it was quite often at the start of the year, for instance, you probably found something which you then shared with me, and then I shared something else with Stuart, because I know that a lot of practical activities I produce I was passing on to others this year. So
I think that's quite a key point, that it is really important that we have a consistency and we all share what we're doing so that the students know where they are, because you do get them coming up with bits of information sometimes when they come up from level 2 where they've done stuff slightly differently, or from level 1 to level 2, because we don't necessarily know what's been happening.
that did happen this year as well, because level 2 material, level 3 weren't aware of how similar level 2 was, and we did have quite a lot of repetitiveness.
I wonder whether we could, as a sort of department, allocate certain aspects of it to each of us, so a small manageable chunk, if you like, that we could then go away and produce and collate it all together.
That sounds like a nice idea, and then you get the team to come around and record it, or you get them to come into the studio and record it. Maybe it's part of a
Like you said about all the policies and everything. If for example, we said, okay, well, Dave, you're responsible for the prevent agenda part. Okay, so you go away, read up on that, or go speak to whoever it is that you need to speak to, find out what the key points are that they want put across, and then either get them to deliver it, or you deliver it to camera, and it's there.
But don't they also have videos that they use for staff tutorials? The staff.
It would be a good way to introduce it for new staff as well.
Why would that stuff not be as appropriate for the kids?
Some of it is more.
I mean, not the FGM stuff, but
some of it is more about our roles in preventing stuff
and how we deliver it to
and
them.
how we keep them safe.
But I bet there must be
Some of it.
Government material that must be usable.
There is a lot of government material. There were sections of the Moodle site which I was looking for, which actually they've, for whatever reason, there used to be a whole tutorial section online, which actually did incorporate quite a lot of videos and activities. So there was a lot on dealing with racism, bullying, but that's all disappeared off our current intranet.
Do you know why?
Yes, because it wasn't updated,
Right.
so it hadn't been updated. So.
And this could potentially be an aspect which then needs to be considered, is how would it be updated? Would it be your responsibility, or would it be someone wider in the college? Which, if it was being done as videos per departmental, so like careers and finance, it could be that you have a week in June where perhaps, and again this is where I link in late students' work experiences, that we actually get the students filming the departments to keep them to update them ready for the September start, as a way of incorporating and using our resources overall. Or as well as the CPD session for staff to be able to keep on top of their own skills. Because it doesn't necessarily always have to be videos. It could be moving image in the graphic and animation design, or a flip video of stills.
Information graphics, anything like
Yeah,
that.
an infographic. So that's all I have today. thank you for taking part. I'm going to ask you to write a few lines on the survey pieces of paper in a minute about feedback from me and how you felt the presentation on induction went, so I can incorporate it into my evaluation for my degree, really. So thank you.
Thank you.